What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm going to try to keep this video very short and sweet for you guys. Before we get into this video, guys, if you guys appreciate these free videos I bring out to you, this content on a daily basis, make sure you leave a big like on the video. It really helps me continue making these free videos. Speaking of free, also, if you're not aware, we do have our free Discord chat, which is always active, guys. Make sure you guys come check this out. We throw all of our plays in here and our thoughts. Highly experienced traders in the chat room as well. And subscribe so you won't miss any of these upcoming videos. The market is at a crucial point right now. We'll talk about Alibaba right now, which I executed a couple shares on this one. I believe 10. NQ has bounced above its support, as you can see on the 4-hour. As long as we're still above these lows that we hit here early November, late October, we've immediately bounced off of that, almost retested these highs up here. And right now, the signs are good. It's still holding above the estimate on the 4-hour. We still have this clear uptrend. As long as we don't come under down, I believe, the 11,500 level, I think we're still considered pretty bullish. But remember, the next month is December. Stocks usually tend to sell off. Traders, investors sell off just for the tax losses. But that's also another month to just technically buy cheaper shares. Or if you just want to be patient and wait, you could wait till next year, January. Right now, I'm just focused on trying to catch these stocks that are selling off like crazy, like Alibaba, which we're down on this position. I kind of had a feeling we were going to come down. We bought, I believe, where's our average? 268.49, which was right around here. Yes, I went red and then it was in the green, but my plan is to hold. And right now we're still in the red, but as you can see on the 4-hour, we got rejected. We talked about this. Is it going to come above EMA and take off, or is it going to come on down even more? So tomorrow, don't be surprised if this falls even lower. I don't mind cutting my losses because I know I could probably get in cheaper. We talked about this level here, so we'll see if it bounces. Tomorrow is indeed Friday, so we'll see how it plays out. But my position isn't nothing too ridiculous, nothing too crazy. A loss I'm comfortable taking. Speaking of losses, I sold my cannabis positions. ACB was the only one that saw some movement yesterday. Saw another spike, but I just decided to just take my L, guys. Go according to plan. See, I'm glad I sold this one yesterday in the 20s, because as of right now, it's pulled back even more. Worst case scenario, I could get in at a higher price later on if they start rallying. But if you're somebody who's comfortable holding for longer periods of time, by far go more power to you guys. But I just wasn't patient with it. I stuck to my plan this week. And maybe next week I'll probably grab even more shares, just sizing slowly again, and hopefully we see another move like we did yesterday on ACB. It's fading down once again, but on the 4-hour, it's coming down towards its SMA. Hopefully we don't see the lows of the 370s once again, but from the looks of it, guys, this looks like a what? Like a pump and dump. It sucks to say it, but it is what it is. I traded what's in front of me, and we go from there. Which one's another one that I was out? As for offsetting losses, made some money on Tesla just to offset some of the losses. Tesla, again, on the 4-hour. This is a very crucial point here, because if we come down under EMA, we're already under the SMA on the 4-hour. We're not trading above here. We covered this earlier this week and last week. We need to maintain above the at least the $420 mark. But if we start coming back down to sub 400, then that could possibly be a warning that we're going to be right back under this trend line here, these lower highs, which is not good. But of course, if it comes down even more, cheaper prices for us to buy. Even Carnival Cruise Lines is still coming down even more. Let's take this off. On the 4-hour, look at that sell-off coming off the spike off the $21 mark. This one's going to be on my radar, of course. Twitter, I believe, is one that took off. Still hesitant on the EMA here on the 4-hour. Doesn't look the strongest. I think we could possibly come down. See $400, the $40 mark. Keep this one on watch. Boeing, one that I kind of wanted it here at 140. I thought we could possibly see lower. Saw a tremendous, enormous spike here above the SMA. Still above the SMA, coming down under the EMA on the 4-hour. Can it come down to 160s? That'll be my buy point here, around the 160s. And if it does fail to hold and it comes right back down to form a triple bottom here, then I'll probably just cut my loss. One that I still have not touched, which I don't understand, is Neo. But a couple videos ago, we said don't be surprised if it goes for that whole number here, the $half whole number, $50 mark. It's right around the corner right there, topping at $49.35. This one, it's just the fact that this holds midday like this surprises me. Even going into the close, it bounces off that midday support, almost closes near the ties. Very, very impressive. But of course, I am not chasing this. Let's see what the news catalyst is. I believe this has a higher market cap as Kiwa brought out than GM. That sounds a little ridiculous to me. I think there's a lot of hype behind this stock. Let me see. No, there's no article on this one right now. Not yet. Maybe online, yeah, there is, but I'm not touching this one. Disney had earnings today. I don't know. The parks are not even open, but they reported a less damaging loss than they're actually the estimate, and look at the actual. So they still took a huge loss. I believe this is their first loss this year in like 40 years, which is ridiculous, and it manages to spike up. So that kind of like throws me off a little bit, makes me kind of eerie, but I'm not invested in this. So let me see, where is it at? Right here. So first annual loss in more than 40 years. So yeah, guys, what do you guys think about that? That's pretty much it. I don't have anything too crazy going on. I think we broke even on Apple, by the way. Some tech there, yeah. On the 4 hour for Apple, probably the last one that I analyzed. Above 4 hour, on the 4 hour, above EMA, above SMA, still holding there. Let's see if we can possibly see prices above 120. Then we technically have a spike potentially to the 130s. And then hopefully we reach back to these highs. But the market right now is at a crucial pivot. I believe we either come back down to test these lows or we just prop above the 130s. But with how COVID's looking, guys, the vaccine and these cases here in California and just overall United States, I think we're seeing 100K plus daily, which we're just breaking numbers. I think we're bound to get shut down again, maybe 4 to 6 weeks. I believe that's what the Biden's COVID council said. We'll see. Other than that, guys, make sure you guys leave a like once again. Be careful of your positions. And I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow for another trading day. Take care.